I'd hate to be in the boat with you all day long. I heard you're like the worst draw ever. When you start eating sandwiches like for an hour without fishing, that's just sorry, dude. Why you got all that red stuff out? I didn't see you have anything red last night. Liar.
One red Saturday.
I didn't see that stupid crankbait you got tied on there. Huh?
Why you got this pole out?
I've always had it out.
I only turned that crankbait out because the Salt Creek pulled 7 of them out. I thought Creek's gonna pull 7 of them out. I'm gonna pull at least 1.
Well, what are you gonna do? Because Diffie's gonna pull 7 spinnerbaits out.
True.
Dude, I better get out there, man. He's already passed 105. Dude, he's already on 50.
Yeah, you get 60 now.
Boat 105. Thank you, 105. Oh my goodness, yes, yes, yes.
That ain't even the big one.
What?
Okay.
Sweet. Sweet, sweet, sweet.
I mean, I had that one bite a bunch, but I didn't want to catch it because there's a bigger one with it, a female.
Sight fishing when it's cold. It's the hardest fish in the world to catch. Good thing is no one can catch them.
You're doing a good job.
Taking too long.
Yeah.
I know where some more are, but
If you catch those, you're going to be doing well.
yeah.
5 of those, you're probably going to be in the top 10.
Yeah, I know, but
Where you want to be.
I don't have it. Like that one up there is just as big. She, I think someone stuck her. I caught her and lost her.
Wow, she's really skittish.
She don't even want to get on the bed. Yesterday, she never leaves. There's one right here, but
Whenever we get ready to go out, can we go by and see if we can get my spinner bait up there?
yeah, just let me know where it's at.
But they're about 11 o'clock for me right now. Chartreuse sticking out there.
That turtle man freaking.
Ah, Jesus. Kidding.
That turtle freaking made it fall.
Oh my God.
That.
Never seen it. Dang it.
Are you in the tournament?
No, I'm moving, man.
I drove by and I looked and I'm like, well.
Huge fan, dude. I just realized who you were.
Well, I was like, maybe someone's loading right there. Like, cause I have a sight fish back here.
Oh, I didn't mess around back there.
No, I know, but I didn't know if someone was in the tournament, so I did a loop and I was.
Care if I watch you catch it?
Not well, if I can catch it. I don't know if it's even. I don't even know if it's there. They're so bad when like these fronts hit. They'll sit there, but when you throw on them, they don't come back for like 10 minutes.
I've never had that happen.
Hey. Normally I don't get to do this, but we rolling now. We got James Worldwide Watson.
Where'd you get all these snacks?
Oh man, I have to stop off at the
Dollar store?
Yeah. I already let everyone know about my day today. It sucks because to have those three big ones, I didn't realize they were that big. Didn't have nothing to go with it. Just thinking, oh, I'll catch some. Like,
I wish I'd run into you about an hour earlier than I did.
yeah.
Because you would have polished it off.
But you caught them, and we're gonna let everyone know how you caught them.
Well,
You don't have to tell. You can tell whatever you want to tell.
I got lucky and caught an 8-pounder
That's awesome.
for 21
Tell them how though. Tell them how.
pitching a.
No, I don't care about that.
Oh.
Like the story about how.
Oh man! So I fished this whole big cove, and I got bites in there, shook them off, had a screw lock on. I was flipping my Tackle HD. We make a brush hog now, and I was coming out of that cove. I fished the whole thing, and this old boy pulled in right where I'd started in this cove, and I see him go to the live well with one, and he's culling, and I'm like, oh man, I was idling out. I was done. I was like, man, I just fished through there. And he goes, yeah. He's like, they just ain't very big. He said, and I lost a 4-pounder right up there. And I'm like, oh. So I stopped immediately and went, turned in on my bank, back on the bank that I was idling out of, because it was a big long dock. You couldn't even get to the bank. So I thought, no, I can get in between that dock, that dock, that dock. Pulled in there. He goes on down, flipping the bank that I'd already been down. And he decides he wants to leave. He leaves. I no more get right in position sandwiched between these two docks. And between two cables, you can make one flip, and 4 foot over, you can make another flip. I flipped it up there. Nothing. And the whole time I'm eyeballing this great big juicy looking log, like there's gonna be one on it. And I make this other flip, and I'm still eyeballing this log because that's where he's gonna be. I pick it up and it just throbs one time. Look,
Not on the log though.
no, and then my rod. You ever seen Jaws, the movie, where Jaws pulls that boat down?
Yeah.
That's exactly what happened to me today. And I jacked him, and I'm scream like a little girl for the net, and he runs in and under, and I'm one-handing him by this time because I'm not in position well enough.
And some of these people don't know, like Grand
This is
Lake.
this is
Yeah,
in
but
front
hold
of
on.
a boat dock.
Yeah, but
over a cable.
But Grand Lake has all floating boat docks, so their cables are
no,
everywhere. So
no
this
pole
isn't like
docks.
a
No pole
wooden
dock.
boat dock.
Yeah.
This is a floating dock with cables
attached to the bank that you got to work around.
and the dock. I
Yeah.
mean, they're always in your way.
Everywhere. So here I am trying to keep my rod in front of that boat dock and over the cable without touching the cable. And this giant bass is whipping me, and he comes and he jumps in the stall over here.
Where you didn't throw.
Where he wanted to go because he weighed 8 pounds and 1 ounce. And I finally got him wrestled him back around, got in position, turned him back around, got him coming back to the bank, and told my co-angler, I was like, get ready to reach. I said, I'm gonna pull her up, and her head goes right into that tiny net.
James Watson fishes MLF for any of y'all that doesn't know that. And MLF, they're not allowed to use nets. Well, Watson,
I had one today.
like a genius, doesn't bring one either.
I forgot it.
And we got a barred one for him that's, I'm no exaggeration, this long, and it has an 8 pound minimum of how big a fish can go into that net.
If that fish would have weighed 8 pounds 4 ounces, he would not
never fit.
make it.
He would not have fit.
Did you see the eyeballs on that thing? Its eyeballs were poked out like that. I mean, it was like.
Well, I'm gonna show them, like, so in my practice video, I'm gonna show them the 753 I caught. So this one's a ½ pound bigger than that.
Wow.
And then
150 bucks.
I mean,
What am I going to do with that money?
That's where we're going right now. Is we're gonna go spend it all at the dollar store.
Pizza and dollar store. All 150.
All just
And deodorant.
Yeah, and just rocked it out. So this is pretty cool, man. Like, this didn't happen very much. Your co-angler at what time had 0 fish?
30 minutes left to go on the day. He had 0 fish. I had probably caught 20 legal keeper fish all day
Legal.
long.
You don't have to say legal.
14
this
inches.
isn't like
14 inches. That's a legal keeper here.
Not 1 pounders or
Right.
2 pound. Just
Not to be confused.
Yeah, not to be confused with non-legal.
Right. So I'm kind of rooting for him. I want him to catch some because really they were just biting real good. And of course he had sloppy seconds all day long. But I'm just pitching to the bank. There's no targets at time. So towards the end of the day, I'm feeling bad. I was like, here, and I said, cut that chatterbait off. His chatterbait looked like crap. It looked like a dog turd. It was that. I just didn't like the colors. I said, here, this was tried, true, and proven to catch them. He ties it on.
From your rod.
I cut it off my rod, and I give it to him, as I did the same for you.
Yeah.
And give it to him.
I only had 8 minutes left, though. But,
That's true.
But I appreciate it.
But he ties it on. I throw my other chatterbait that I got tied on down this log, and it gets in a crevice of the bark. And I go over there and I poke it loose. I turn the boat back around. He makes the same cast and catches a 514.
What?
A 514.
Oh, that thing was real big.
Yeah, could you imagine that being in my bag?
You'd be
That'd be like 25 pounds.
24.
24.
24, but you'd have a 3 pound lead.
Yep. Yep. I caught a limit in the first 20 minutes.
What?
20 minutes. Seriously, 20 minutes.
In that pocket you said you're gonna.
I caught a limit there. With
Doing
another
what?
boat in there.
I saw the other boat.
Yeah.
When I drove past you, I saw both of y'all in there, but it looked like you were further in.
I went past him. He's coming out. And he caught
Flipping?
one.
You caught a limit in there flipping.
Yes. Brush hog and chatterbait. I ain't throwing anything else.
You got a limit in there flipping.
Clyde bass. I saw the bed all the way in the back under a bush.
No,
Huh?
that's it.
That's all. I caught a keeper in front of it. But I didn't catch the fish on the bed.
No, she's wild.
What it do?
What's up?
What you doing, man?
Me and Watson are driving to go get a pizza.
Man, I saw Watson holding a big old bass with a big old fat tail.
It was.
He was tall.
I
was.
saw that.
Let's see.
He was at least like 10 inches tall, it looked like.
Yeah.
His eyes were bulged out.
Oh, man.
That's the biggest bass Watson's ever caught in his life.
No, it is. It's not.
Well, you know how Oklahoma is, man. I mean,
Well,
there's-
he's from Missouri. He ain't never even seen
that's
one
even
before.
worse.
Yeah.
That's even worse.
Man.
All he's got up there is big old women.
Ooh, I do. Ooh, yeah.
Got some
Greasy.
big, large women.
Greasy ones.